Greeting YouTube train people. I've got another decoder install video here. This time an Intermountain F7. There's the decoder I'm going to use. Now this decoder has been replaced by the 166. I believe it's just about the same. And it's going to be really easy. All we need are Phillips and flathead small screwdrivers. And let me show you this tray. This is actually the first new train I've picked up in quite a while, since before COVID. Since the train show before COVID, so I'm pretty excited about it. I really like the Intermountain models. They do a great job on detail. Now the drive unit on these is almost identical to a Stewart drive. This is a Stewart drive. This is the Intermountain drive. You could use the same decoder on both. However, I'm going to pull out the plug and use the short. The lights on the front are different. Everything else is interchangeable, the motor, and yeah. Okay, first things, this thing's gotta come off. Sometimes these can be jammed in there pretty good, so take some. Such. Now, connect that together this way. Oh, my bad. This way. And then the styrofoam thingy comes off. Okay, so number 1 is marked on here, and number 1 is orange. So, number 1. Doesn't get any easier than that, and we're off to the test track. Okay, I'm on my programming track here, and I'm going to click Identify on Decoder Pro. I don't know if you can hear that clicking or see it move slightly, but that pretty much means it's working. So sometimes you just have to let it run a little bit. I think this is probably brand new. It's never been run before. It seems to be working okay though. All right, I ran it for probably about 20 minutes on the test loop there. different directions, different speeds. I don't think this thing had ever been run before. It took, at the very beginning, it didn't want, it was a little erratic. I think it just needed to be broken in. After it ran for a couple minutes, it was fine, so I don't think it needs to be cleaned or anything. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the couplers on. This came with some number 5, so I'll go ahead and install those. So the back one's going to be pretty easy. Okay, got to remove this screw right here. And then first, this goes on top. The coupler, and then this back on again. And I'm going to use a small amount of graphite. So the front is going to be significantly more difficult because we have to put the shell on first. Now, I'm going to reposition the camera and I'll just go ahead and put the shell on first thing here. So the shell should just snap down. Okay, shell's on good. As such, now, for the front coupler, I find that if you put it up against the edge of your workspace... Okay, so I've got this here up at the edge of the table. Got this here on the edge of the table. That's the best view I can give you. So basically, I'm going to get the coupler here assembled. Okay, so after a serious struggle, I discovered that a number 5 coupler is not long enough to fit on here, so I got whatever the next size longer is, and that seemed to work. I don't know if I could get it on camera, but I had to get it upside down, hold it upside down like this, and put all that stuff up in there. Whew, that wasn't fun. That was by far the hardest thing of this whole... hardest thing of the whole process there was I did have to use a needle nose here and just with the screwdriver. So okay, that's gonna do it for this video. The hardest part of that whole thing was getting the front coupler on there. Thanks everybody for watching. I will give you here's a quick preview for the next decoder install video. I have got 2 Atlas SDs. I've got an SD24 and an SD35. That's going to be next up. Thanks for watching.